Okay, so we're ready to get into part 2 of the Getting Started presentation, which is the launch, which is really our way of trying to get them to get going and have success and find success quickly. So the first step we want to get into is the importance in stories. So what we want to do is try and get them to get some of these really cool stories like, hey, I made $100 in the first month, pure profit quickly. I was able to, in the second month, get into core rank. While they create some of these success stories, they're able to tell their people and some of their people they're trying to sign up, like, heck yeah, this company of Paparazzi, I'm making a couple $100 a month with my sales. I've signed 3 people up, and I'm just crushing it. How much more would you want to sign up for something when you've already seen success in your own life? Okay, so even me, like, hey, if I join a company, sometimes I'm a little hesitant to like tell my friends and family or people close to me about something about that this works until I've seen actual success. So it's a way for you to give your own evidence and stories that, hey, guess what? I'm seeing success, so it's easy. Come join me. I've seen it happen, so should you.
Number 2 is the quick success plan. Success loves speed. Help them to just get that money back really quick. You know, it's scary to put money in. You know, they just spent $100 and now they're out $100. So help them make that money back. Teach them to open their box with their friends and family. It is so cool for them to have Christmas in a box. When that new box comes in, they're so excited to see what they get. And if they have their friends and family over there, they're going to say, oh, look at this and look at that. Oh, can I buy this? Can I buy this? Boom! They made their money back in just that minute. Friends and family are just so awesome that they will support you if you say to them, hey, wait, now I'm not trying to get you to sign up. Just come and see my jewelry. Give me some feedback. Maybe take it to work. You never know. Just start getting some customers because we want you to teach them to start getting their money back quick because they'll be successful. They'll feel empowered. They'll feel amazing. Help them to learn how to make their money quick. But one little thing, when those friends and family or their people at work or people see this wonderful jewelry, they might ask a question about it. So tell them to be open-minded. You never know if they want to join you.
Okay, so step number 3 is tell your story. And this is something that as you're talking to your person, your new team member, you just let them know that this is a way for them to connect with people, customers, new potential team members, whatever it is. This is why it's so important to tell your story. So when you're doing that, you can tell them, here are the 4 parts of it. Number 1 is your background. Number 2, what do you dislike about it? 3, I found a solution, and 4, the future. But if they have questions about it, then tell them, hey, don't worry about this. It's totally fine. I'm going to go through this later on in another, I can give you training or I can have another conversation with you, or there's a whole nother training program that has 30 days that we're going to go into this, but it's just getting them familiarized with it so they know what to kind of expect.
Step 4 is to help them make $100 within the first 30 days and to hit core rank. Our goal of the Selling Success Plan is to help them to feel confident, to feel empowered, to feel like they're really can do this, because sometimes you question. Core rank is hitting director. That's getting 3 people to just be on their team and start this journey with them. Start making money, start building your friends and team. It's so much more fun when you have a friend or a new team member to get going with you. We have a core rank roadmap that'll be in the next step in day 7. But really, really, really help them to learn to start making their story about how they made their first $100. Help them to get their story together about how they hit core rank. Tell them your story so they understand and they can start kind of thinking about how their story happens. They don't know it, but really, as soon as they make that first $100, they've got a story about it. Help them to understand what that is. And as soon as they get that, ask them if it's okay. You're going to post in your group. You're going to put it out there or tell them to declare it. Say, I'm going to make a first $100 in the first week. It'll happen if you declare it. Post it out there and then tell them, when you hit that, I'm going to just blow it out there. I'm going to recognize you. I'm going to make sure everybody knows that. I'm so proud of you. Help them to feel successful.
Step 5 is time management. This is something that I find super helpful, and so I think you're going to find helpful as well, is when you're talking to this new team member, you ask them, how many hours do they have in a week that they can work to put towards this business? So a way that is easier to kind of chunk out what they kind of say, like, oh, I think I have 1 hour, 2 hours, or 5 hours. Well, let's look at this a little bit smaller. So in 1 hour, there are 4 15-minute blocks. So 15 minutes plus 15 minutes plus 15 minutes, 4 times equals 1 hour, okay? Well, say that they have 10 hours. Well, 10 hours will equal out 40 different time blocks of those 15 minutes. So when you're thinking of it more of that way, then it's like if they are super busy, or if your new person is says that they have kids or whatever they have going on, and they say that they have the 10 hours, and just say, okay, well, you have 40 different time blocks of 15 minutes. When you break it up into just 15 minutes, and it's like, oh, well, I have 15 minutes. I can work the business here for 15 minutes. I can work it here for 15 minutes. So then by breaking it down, it makes it just that much easier to do these things.
Step 6 is a friendly warning. Okay, so what we've seen, and if we can be real with you for a second, and kind of transparency that we want you to teach their people, that whenever someone's ready to make a big change in your lives, sometimes some challenges, some tests are going to face them, okay? Sometimes it feels like chaos is going to be in their life. Maybe some friends and family are going to start pushing back on them and going to start getting on their case about things. So we hope that this doesn't happen. We're saying this might, so we just want you to be able to tell them to have their guards up, okay? That sometimes there's going to be some craziness that might happen when you start making some big change in your life. But we promise you that, like, as you weather the storm, the universe will be back behind you. It's kind of like the wind will start being back behind your sails, and it's going to start propelling you forward. Okay? So, and then step 7 is the final one. It is the first assignment. What's the first homework assignment we have that we want you to give to them? Well, we have the step-by-step selling success program. Make sure they're involved. Make sure you put their email in, and they're getting that emails every day of the training course. Follow up with them. Make sure they're doing the videos. Make sure you're doing the homework assignments with them. Ask them if they have any questions. Answer them. Be the support system. What's great about the training success program is that the program's doing the teaching for you. You don't have to do it. You're just the support. You'll be the cheerleader on their side. Okay? So be there. Be with them. Empower them. Engage with them. Make sure you're there. You're their support. And remember, always love your life.